Okay, we're going to do this recording. Velma, you've been working for Goodwill for 40 plus years now. What's kept you here at Goodwill?
A man called Jesus.
Jesus? Has Goodwill changed your life any at all?
Really gave me an opportunity to be a taxpayer, not a tax burden. I like being a taxpayer because I like being independent.
Yes, ma'am.
And Jesus has blessed me to be that way.
Yes, ma'am. When did you start at Goodwill?
I started on Main Street in 1974.
1974. Here at Denison? So you've been working at the Denison Goodwill for 40 plus years now. You started in March of 74? That's great.
Yeah.
Well, you've given most of your adult life to Goodwill, and I just want to tell you how much we appreciate everything that you do.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And we have some really good customers. We have some that come in at least 3 times a week.
Oh, that's great.
It's such a blessing.
Yeah, that's great. There's nothing like retail. I mean, you either have the heart for retail or you don't. Apparently you do. Every time I see you, sweetheart, you have a smile on your face.
I try, because I know the customers come in here sometimes just to see you, and they'll have you to speak to them, and that's what I try to do.
Right. I believe that in retail that customer service should be top priority, and I've never heard one complain about this Goodwill in Denison.
Yeah. Well, we always try to keep them first. They said when the customers come in, they're your first priority.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm sure you've seen a lot of changes over the last 40 years.
Yes.
I know you've went through, well, since I've been here, you've went through a couple of managers.
Yes. I miss my manager that just left too.
Laura, yeah, she was a real sweet lady. She really was. Was Marilyn ever a manager?
Yeah, she was my manager for, I believe, for 4 years.
Oh, wow.
She was a nice, we enjoyed, because we all, well, it was teamwork and fun, like it was when Laura was here, teamwork.
Right.
It's very important to have teamwork.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's like being, well, you stop and think, we spend just as much time at work as we do at home with our family, so our co-workers should be family. Okay, can't really think of anything else right now, but
One thing else is I go to church 3 times a week, and I have the best church people. Our pastor and his wife and all our brothers and sisters, they are praying church, and I really appreciate that.
yeah, that's great. That's great. Well, I just, I love you to pieces, and when I found out that you'd been with us for 40 years, I thought, ooh, I've got to get pictures and take a video and make sure that you're honored for your 40 years of dedication to Goodwill. We really appreciate you.
Well, God have blessed me. I mean, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. He brought me here 40 years ago, and he's keeping me, and I thank him.
Yes, ma'am. I feel the same way. When I started here, I'm here for a reason.
Yeah.
I'm here for a reason. All right, sweetie, I'm going to wrap this up.